Si uta scroll tu hapo chini, hautaamka kutoka.
Ready? Kuja na nikisema mtu aingie live achukua 63 68.
Leta hiyo simu. Mtu akiingia live alafu achukue tokens zetu.
How you doing? I'm her sister. Tunafanana. Watu bado uzuri, watu bado wengi.
Si unajua inajisema.
Hi people, good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you're watching from. Welcome to the Swahili Edge with Kabaka Diana. Today we want to make one of the most favorite, or rather one of the most famous Swahili cuisines. That is chapati. If you scroll down my videos, you'll find a video about a beginner-friendly chapati recipe. So today for dinner, we're having chapati in this house. And so let's make chapati together. As we make chapati, we can also be talking about how the week has been. When you're joining in, you can tell us how your week has been. Is it okay? Is it fine? Is it heavy? Maybe we can just talk as we digress as we make chapati. So today we're making carrot chapatis. That's carrot chapatis. That means the main ingredient, or the ingredient, the star ingredient there is chapati. Is not chapati, sorry, but carrots. The star ingredient there is carrots. So you will add carrots inside your flour. So you put on your flour. In a bowl, you put in your flour and you add in some salt. And then you add in, if you like sugar, you can add sugar, or you can avoid adding sugar, depending with your taste. Depending with your taste, you can add depending with your taste. So most people just do salt. Then of course the grated carrots. You can add margarine if you like, but this is something that you can totally avoid. And then you add in some piping hot water. Piping hot water is what makes the chapatis soft. So you add in some piping hot water. This is what makes the chapatis very soft. And so because you're adding in piping soft water, you'll not go kneading with your hand, because of course you'll be burnt. So hi Joseph. Karibu here. Thank you for joining. We're making carrot chapatis as we talk about our week so far. So how has been your week? How is Kasongo economy taking you if you're from Kenya? Well, if you're joining in, tell us where you're joining us from. Here we're making dinner, and for dinner today we are having carrot chapatis. This is what I'm trying to make here. And like I said, chapati is one of the most common Swahili cuisines. And very many people make chapatis in different ways. Very many people make chapatis in different ways. So like I was saying, karibu drawing and sketching tutorials. Karibu sana. Ninyi watu wa Mombasa ndio mwajua mapishi ya Waswahili. Najua mapishi ya Waswahili. Yeah. So today I'm making carrot chapatis. I'm making carrot chapatis as we talk about our week. How has been your week so far? How has been your week so far? How is Kasongo economy for you? If you're joining in from Kenya. By the way, just now that you're here, I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to our national team, Harambee Stars, for doing a good job at the CHAN. They're making us really proud. Oh, I am drawing and sketching tutorials. I'm joining in from Western Kenya. Yeah, Lucky Box, poa, karibu. Karibu sana. Let's talk about how the week has been. Well, my week has been heavy. With a lot of work. Not necessarily work, but with a lot of personal projects. And of course, the daily routine, daily life. I'm a stay-at-home mom of a beautiful girl. And aside from that, I'm also doing a master's in Kiswahili. And that is why this channel is actually for Kiswahili, the Swahili Edge with Kabaka Diana. So I am the Kabaka Diana. And I'm here. Don't worry about the movements. This is me. Nakanda chapati, as the Swahili say. So how was your week? Today is Thursday. Is it just me or August is really flying? August inakimbia mbio sana. Just the other day we were beginning the month, and now we are just counting a few days and the month ends. So we're adding in some oil. Thank you for joining in. Maybe you can just type in the chat what your channel is so that people can subscribe. So like I was saying, the week is moving on very fast, and it has been a bit heavy for me. But I thank God for the grace of moving on and tackling it as it comes. Yeah, there are actually no lights here. We don't have lights here. We're using solar. We also don't have lights in Mombasa. Yeah, Sun King. But sometimes I think niko poa sana. Very Alex. Hi, Kali. But I think with the current economy, using solar is a bit economical. It saves you some bills. Don't know about you. Hi, Kali. Where are you joining us from? Alex. Niko poa sana. Unajoin kutoka wapi? And please, guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Tell me, how has your week been? Napika chapati. Niko hapa nang'ang'ana kukanda chapati haya. Habari ya Dandora? Habari ya Dandora? Ekonomi ya Kasongo inawapelekaje? So how has your week been, guys? Is it a smooth week? Is it heavy? How is the weather? How has been the weather where you are? Is it rainy? Where I am, it has been raining. It has rained a lot. Hi, Zeppy. Ati one time. Nasema Kasongo lazima ikwe one time, ya? Lakini kwenye economy nakimbia, hiyo ni one time tu. Hi, Zeppy. Thank you for joining us. Where are you joining us from? Well, so nimemaliza kukanda chapati zangu. So naipatia time isettle. Then tazichoma baadaye. Zeppy, where are you joining us from? So guys, like I was saying, we're talking about our week. So my week was very heavy. Very, very heavy. Like I already said, I'm a mom of one beautiful daughter. And aside from that, I'm also a teacher. And I'm also, I'm a mom who is a stay-at-home mom. I'm a teacher of Kiswahili and history. And this channel is a channel where I teach everyone who loves Kiswahili language. I teach you Kiswahili, whether you're Kenyan, whether you're somebody who is interested in learning Kiswahili language for business, for travel, for pleasure. Yeah, I teach Kiswahili. And so today I just wanted us to talk about our week so far as I make chapati. Well, I was making chapati. The dough is what I've been making so far. And I think I've taken 15 minutes making the dough using wheat flour, salt, some piping hot water, maji moto sana, and then of course the carrots because I'm making carrot chapatis. Yeah. And then now the mixing went in. So I was mixing and mixing and mixing until they can't show in your hands anymore. That way your chapati is ready to settle in for a few minutes. And then after it settled in for a few minutes, then you can now start kuchoma or frying it in a hot pan. So we put our chapati to settle. We're giving it about 5 minutes to settle. Not 5 minutes, around 10 minutes. And then you start with the cooking process. So my week has been hectic, like I was saying, very hectic. I was given a deadline for submitting my project. I'm doing a master's in Kiswahili. And I'm researching about Swahili poets, very interesting poets. One of them is a guy called Kezilahabi. Another guy is called Hisaka Wamberia. And then we have another one called... Another guy is called... there are two guys, Mlokozi and Kahigi. So, that is what I've been trying to do. If I flip around, you can see my table. There's a lot of work going on there. The laptop is just taking a rest. Maybe I can show you. Just on. Hikiki wa Fasihi, and then there's one of the books I'm looking to work on, Mchezo wa Karata. And then there is another one I'm working on. This one is for Hisaka Wamberia, as you can see. Then there's this one, Malenga wa Bara, from local Hiki. So the books that I'm researching, and then there's Kichomi. I don't know where it has gone. It's Kichomi that I'm also working on for Kezilahabi. So my week has been really hectic. 90% of the time, this is where I am, sitting here, writing, rewriting, deleting, and writing again. You'd think Kiswahili being my first language, it will be easy for me to do my research in, but where it has been tough. T for tough. T for tough. Where are you? Oh, you said you're in Dandora. Mi niko Western. Niko Western Kenya. Watu wa West. Yeah. Well, so my week has been hectic. How has been your week? Mine has been hectic so far. But thank God for the grace. His grace has been sufficient. We are here on Thursday. Just tomorrow is the weekend. Yay! I don't know if it's gonna be exciting. I don't know. Because it will be a work-filled weekend. So you have fun wherever you are. If you're going to have a free weekend, have fun. Yeah. So We've been making carrot chapatis, and we are waiting for it to settle down, and then we start cooking. If you're interested in the recipe, you can just type it, and then I can tell you the recipe. Yeah, you can tell in the recipe. You can see the recipe. I can give you the recipe. Ooh. So how has your week been? Is it smooth? Where are you joining us from? Where are you joining us? How has your week been? How is your day? Is it day where you are? Is it evening? Is it night? How is it? You can just type in. What has been your highlight this week? What has been your highlight for the week? Alex, wiki imekuaje? Thank you for joining in. Welcome. This is the Swahili Edge with Kabaka Diana. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you for joining in. Here I talk about Kiswahili language. I teach Kiswahili for business, for travel, and even for leisure. If you just want to learn Kiswahili for Kiswahili's sake, yeah, then I teach you Kiswahili for that. Thank you for joining in. Like I said, we're talking about our week. I'd like to know how you're going on. How are you? How are you feeling? How are you really doing? I know maybe you're just strangers are meeting me today, but maybe you just want somewhere where you can vent. Wow, you can vent here. Tell me how your day has been. Siku yako imekuaje? How is your week? Wiki yako imeendaje? Unafanya nini? Nini imekufurahisha sana hii wiki? Nini imekukasirisha? What has stressed you up? Nini imekupea stress hii wiki? Mama? Yeah, that's my daughter. I said I have a baby girl. She is demanding for her rights. So I'll switch you back so you see my baby plant. No. So sorry, Mama. Sorry. No, get cold. Hi, Zepi. Where are you joining from? Thank you. You can donate $100. I would like to know where you're joining us from. Given you my camera is facing at one of the books that I'm actually handling for my project for masters. It's a poetry book, so you can see. Sorry, my network just disappeared. I'm back, guys. So there's an interesting poem that I'm going to read. Maybe if you allow me, let me just read it as I show you. Namna tunavyoishi. Njoo huku ukaone. I'll just read probably one verse. Maybe if you want me to read more, you can let me know. Zepi, mbona unataka kunipa $100? Nitafurahi ukinipa, but mbona unataka kunipa? Asante. Mbona unataka kunipa $100? Lakini nitashukuru sana ukinipa. Ukinipa nitashukuru sana, itanifaa kwa mengi. Acha nisome hili shairi. Njoo huku ukaone namna tunavyoishi. Taabu zetu uone, kweli hazitamanishi. Jinsi gani tukazane, kwa hakika haziishi. Hapano petu ni nene, vilio watu haweshi. Zama hizi uhuruni, wengi afia hatuna. Hapa petu kwa yakini, wengi tunalia sana. Uhuru maanaye nini? Kirefu na chake kina. Unayo mandhari gani au hauna maana? Kuna safura na ndui, kuna ufuke na kufa. Kwa ndwele hatupumui, tumeshikwa na kifafa. Dawa nazo hazifai, wale wengi wanakufa. Nani hapa haugui, nani haguswi na maafa? Barabara ina dhiki, humno tunamokwenda. Havikwepeki visiki, na miba isopinda. Na wengi wanahiliki au kupata vidonda. Wakiwa kwenye mikiki ya milima kuipanda. Na dhuluma hapa petu, zazongoma kwa mgurumo. Yamegota na majitu, mumu humu mle humo. Kuna zimwi na vifutu, sikieni milolomo. Na nyingi nidhumu zetu, za husu hali tulomo. Yeah, that's actually a very, very sad Swahili poem talking about the current state of affairs. Now, the poem was actually wrote in just a few years after independence, talking about independence Africa. Yet, the problems that are being talked about in this poem, the Swahili poem, are actually problems that we're still experiencing right now, over 50 years into our independence. So, yeah. It's like sometimes the poets, when they write these poems, they know, or like they're prophets for the future. And so they write about things that we see, things that they see, things that they don't see, things that are happening then, and things that are gonna happen later. Now, there's a theory known as the realistic or realism theory, where it actually postulates that literature is actually the mirror of society. In Kiswahili we say fasihi ni kioo cha jamii. Iwapo fasihi ni kioo cha jamii, then what is happening in the society is exactly what the poets, or that are the Swahili, not necessarily Swahili, but any writer writes in their work. So sometimes when you read what is written by writers of your time, then you can be able to see exactly what is happening in your society. And that is exactly what Lokozi and Kahigi are talking about in this Malenga Wabara. They're talking about issues that have been happening in Africa, issues that are happening in Africa. Economy is, and maybe it's even tough in wherever you're joining from. That are actually written in literature, and sometimes we look at them and we laugh, but sometimes they could sound like warning about how we handle our present and our future. Yeah. So thank you for joining us. I'm just ranting about my project, my master's project. I'm going to handle this poetry book.
Malenga Wabara. It's among the books that I'm handling. I'm also handling up 2 other books. But this one seems to talk about issues that we are currently facing in the world, in Africa particularly. I don't know where you're joining from, but these are some of the things are being talked about, the problems that we're having in Africa. And as these 2 authors, or these 2 poets, are these problems are actually caused by us themselves, the people, because we keep making mistakes, and they come back in a different form, and we still elect them. Yeah. So those are some of the things that you're handling here. In Swahili, we call it Ukoloni Mamboleo. Some of these leaders that you are electing, an extension of the colonialists, and we are actually suffering from our ignorance, maybe, or our tribalistic nature, because we elect somebody from our tribe, and then once they're there, they forget about you, and they start handling their people. So that is, I was asking, how is your week? How was your week been? We've been making chapatis. The dough is just settling, and then we'll go start making the chapatis. I think it has been 10 minutes since the dough settled, so we can just make the chapatis. You can go and make the chapatis. Do you know how to make chapatis? Is it something that you're interested in knowing? Is it a favorite? Have you ever eaten chapati? Is it for you? Or I don't know. You let me know. JP, are you here? I'm waiting on the $100 you promised. This book. It's not my book. Let me give you your book. Here, here's your book. Okay, guys, our chapatis have settled in the dough. The chapati dough is settled. I don't know. Are you seeing me? And as you make the chapati, you can be telling me how it is. Oh, I need to feed my paper. How are you? Thank you for joining in. If you're joining in, welcome to the Swahili Edge with Kabaka Diana. To anyone interested in learning the language, it could be language for travel. You want to come to Africa, or you want to learn the language for leisure. An African, you just want to know more about Kiswahili, or you want to learn Kiswahili for business. Yeah, that is what I do. In my channel, you can scroll down and look at the videos. Chapati dough. The chapati dough. So we just want to go to the next step of making these chapatis, which is to apply some oil. Then you do the rolling and the cooking process. Thank you for joining in. How is your week?
for you guys. How do you make your chapatis? If you know how to make your chapatis. If you don't know, would you want to learn? Oh, thank you so much, mommy. Thank you so much. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, guys, I'm so proud of you, mommy. Thank you for giving me the motivation to do this. Anytime I feel like I want to give up, I remember your teachings and I hold on. And it's such a joy to see me every other time. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wish you the best in the church service and pray for me. I'm having a heavy week. Just pray for me, mommy. I know your prayers will reach. Thank you so much, guys. If you're here, if you watch this live later, kindly, if you're not subscribed to Dr. Magnus's channel, Monitors with Dr. You're actually leaving money on the table. Yeah, you actually need to subscribe to her. You will learn quite a whole lot from her. You will learn quite a whole lot from her. Here we are. She is my mentor, and I celebrate her. So, guys, if you join later, please subscribe to her channel. Not just about monetization, but a lot about so many things, most especially personal branding. I learned about branding from her. I learned about monetization from her. She used to host LinkedIn live sessions. I don't know if you know about LinkedIn. If you're building in LinkedIn also, if you're just here on YouTube, she's a very posts a lot of good lessons in LinkedIn. Subscribe to her. Please subscribe to her and follow her and learn a lot from her, just like I did. The reason why I'm even here talking to you today is because of Dr. Magnus. I'll keep telling you about a YouTube channel challenge where we're being challenged to begin a YouTube channels to grow our brand, so that our brand is not just on LinkedIn alone. And I took up the challenge, and I began this Swahili Edge with Kabaka Diana to teach people about Swahili, something that I'm very passionate about. And I began posting my videos raw and edit. And at some point I stopped because of, life was lifing. But then I came back and continued from where I left, because the reason actually why I came back is that I one day just looked at my YouTube studio. Still following me. People are still subscribing, even though I was silent. And I said, it is not fair. And yet people find value in what I do. So I decided to get serious. And post again. And so I came back and posted a few videos that actually allowed me to reach the 50 subscribers mark. Yay! And allowed me to now host lives on the phone, which is a little better than how I used to host on the webcam. So, but all this is because of just this one woman, Dr. Vivian Magnus. If she didn't challenge us, then I would not be here. I would not be here. So thank you, Mommy, even in your absentia. Thank you for stopping by to celebrate me. Yeah. YouTube journey, by the way. I had a channel. I didn't have things that I was posting. So I learned how to brand it. That's why you can see it's not my name, but the name of my brand, the Swahili Edge. And I learned how to pick a name and yeah, to maintain most, which is Swahili. So if you're joining in, thank you for joining in. Please let me know where you're joining from. I'd love to connect with you more. And if you've not subscribed, please. Please subscribe so you reach me at. Is 100 subscribers too much to ask? You can subscribe, please, and share this live so that I can have so many people. And yeah, you can talk to me. This is a free issues. I will not judge. I don't judge. So you can just tell me how your day is. How has your week been? Nine, 12, 13, 14, 15. So thank you so much for joining in. If you're joining in now, thank you so much for joining in. Welcome to the Swahili Edge with Kabaka Diana. About everything Kiswahili. And today you are hanging out with me as I make dinner for my family. But before we make dinner, let's go feed the baby. Let's go feed the baby. Where's the baby? Come, baby. Come, baby. Come, baby. Come and drink.
Yeah, good job, Zaza. You've eaten your wood nicely. You can go. You can go. Momo can cook for you, Rachel. Okay, let me show you how I roll my chapatis. I don't know if I'll be able to do it with my one hand, but you put some flour, then this is the dough, and then you just do this, the rolling pin. Like this, you turn around and do this. If you want to this to cook.
Kione chapati za hivyo. Namwambia one live yangu ya leo. Hata nikuonyeshe ukila. Naonyesha tu mkono. That is the rolling process and flip and roll. Perfect circle. Flip and roll. Don't mind about our dirty sink. Dishes. Yeah, so yes. Now I want to put some oil. Nitupeleka mahali pa kuweka pani. Nitakusepa. Nitakusepa sana. Kusepa tu. Nitakusepa. Lakini imeisha haraka. Yaani tu juzi tu ndo tulikuwa April ama May. April. Tulipatana April. Ishakuwa August. 4 months yani zimepita tu hivyo kimecheza.
Lord. KU is calling.
KU. And the fun and the good and the bad and the ugly. Kama Sharo alikuwa anaenda every weekend. With your friends?
Yeah, plus weekend being
Sasa huko alikuwa anaenda kufanya. Kula chakula ya home. Mimi nihamishe niende kwa hii nyingine.
Unajua kwanza nilikuwa nikienda kwa Jojola. Sasa wanatumia. Siwezi enda mkono mtupu. Nikipiga mkono zangu naona ikichapa hapa.
Ndio wangekuwa na kutumia fare ni 200 tu.
Na hata masaa ya kunisaidia.
Ukifika hivi wanatoa atafuta tu 200 wanakusevula na. Nawaambia.
Kama financial support.
Mama with the funds. Who has no money yet. Watu wanakuwa subscribe kwa hii channel wali ifike monetization.
Bwana hiki tu ni
ndio nimefunika ndio.
ulikuwa unaweka kwa
Ah. Kwa kwa hiyo.
Na ukaniangalia tu nikuweka kichomeka hiyo very
Sasa niko ndo umefadhalisha. Umesikia kutoka baba zangu? Inabidi nibadilishe, naweza toka huko nipate shida ndoa. Mume na mzazi mwenza. Simu karibu iende kwa fahari. Hata wako na 20 minutes zangu tunataka watch hours. Bring, yeah. Thank you. You look like you're sleepy. Are you sleepy? And you're so tall. You're such a tall guy. Hii ndo moto smart ya kupika hizi chapati. Nazivisha vizuri. Ndio nilikuwa nataka. Yeah, I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Chapati yako venye karibu yangu. Jamani. Na hii ni ya green. Madam Moi. Hapo nyuma yako, right behind you. Alikuwa umesimama. Yeah, alafu mama Misha akawa anaweza nipe kajoba hapa. Ndio nitafurahi aje. Niacha kufikiria. Nimewacha. Mpaka 120. The next 5 minutes I put it out. Mafans wangu kwani walienda
Na mlango nilikuwa nimekuja
bwana? Leo nini? Thank you so much for joining us. See you in the next one. Remember to subscribe to the Swahili Edge with Kabaka Diana. Here are the chapatis we've made. It's still in process. Kwaheri and good night.